Okay, let me start with a favorite quote of Steve Jobs: creativity is just connecting things. So, this I find it very fascinating as I always try to connect whatever I see to Vedic math. Uh, so, let me start with this. And today's topic is Pallanguri, and how there is one particular game that I really enjoyed. This is a single player game which I'm going to talk about today, and how it is related to this Vedic math sutras. First, about Pallanguri. Pallanguri is known by different names in different parts of India. So, like Aluguli Mane from Karnataka, Pallanguri from Tamil Nadu, Vamana Guntalu from Telugu land, Satkoli from Maharashtra, and Kanjigoti from Orissa, and also from different parts of the world. It is played throughout different parts of the world. Like Sudan, it is called Avit, Bawo from Tanzania, Kumbe from northern Kenya, Mancala, as you have heard, it is from Egypt, Tanzania, Malawi, Congo, Zaire, Mongola from Upper Congo, Oware, it is another traditional name, Nigeria, Ghana. And this Mancala term is basically an Arabic word, and that means to move. And also in Asia, so Malaysia, it is called Kungak, and Dakon in Indonesia, Sungkha in Philippines, and Chonka from Sri Lanka. So it is nothing new, but it is in different names, and the pits also differ in different regions. And the pits also, like, based on the age, like, if it is very old, probably you have more holes. If it is very recent, there is less holes. So even the holes differ from different parts of the world. And these are some pictures taken, like, I took it from some books, like near the pyramid. The first one is near the third pyramid, Giza. And the game's context, this is from Sudan, they have something. And even recently, I read there is a organization in Chennai, which is owned by Miss Vinita Siddhartha. She has been documenting all this traditional games in everywhere, like from the temples, wherever she goes, she tries to document them. And she has spotted this Pallanguri game under the Butterball, which is situated in the Mahabalipuram, which is a UNESCO heritage site. So she has spotted a different set of rows. Maybe it is not seven, but I think it's 5 and 2 rows. This is a picture from ancient Ceylon book, which depicts about the different types of Mancala board around the world. It is not exhaustive, it is just a small picture. And you could just see this is the typical board that you can locate in Tamil Nadu. And you can see there is just 6 and 2 in Sudan. And this is, you can see everywhere like 6 and 2. And there's some other uh, places you can see more than that. Pallanguri, let's come to the word Pallanguri. Pallanguri means, Pallam means pit, and Kuri is digging. Pallam means digging, and the Kuri means pit. And there are different ways you can interpret this. When you look into the Tamil books, they talk about 3 different names. One is Pannanguri. Pannanguri means Padinangu Kuri. Padinangu means 14 pits. And there's another researcher who had said that Pala pit, Pala Kuri, that means Pallanguri means many pits. And basically, and this Pallanguri is like digging in the sand, basically digging in the sand. And you can see the pictures also showing that. So they have dug holes in the sand. And for that, I have taken one India picture. And also you can see this in the Africa, there are 4 rows with a lot of pits. And if you played this before, you would have played with the cowrie shells or the tamarind seeds. I think these two are very popular. It's based on the availability of the seeds, stones, whatever region we are there, we would use. Seaside, you would see most of cowrie shells. At home, probably tamarind seeds is what we have. Or if you're playing in a farm or just on the ground somewhere, you would have played with the stones or the pebbles that you get nearby, Or this is another seed which has got red and black dots in them. And I think, I'm not sure how many have seen this type of seeds uh, in the cities anymore. So coming to today's topic, this is the game which I'm going to talk about. It is called Sitai Pandi. The name itself says Sitai Pandi. Sita, this denotes our goddess Sita, and she has played this game in Sri Lanka when she was in the Ashokavan. So it is also called Ashokavanatattam. So basically, it is a single player game. She has been playing it alone, and it is just going in circles. That's what it is. This game is all about. So it is a single player game, and the requirement is 14 pits, 2 rows, and you can play with any seeds, stones, beans, cowrie shells or marbles, and the number of seeds, whatever, is 56 in number. And it's called Sitai Pandi, going in circle. The objective of the game is to keep playing until the board setup is same as at the start of the game. Okay, so let's see the setting up of the game. So we have bottom row and top row. The bottom row has got 7 seats here, and it is in this descending order: 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the top row has got just the transpose position. So it's going in the ascending order: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it is exactly transposed. And I can keep my board this way also. So not necessary this arrangement. I can have it in this way also. So I can have in the ascending order in the down and descending order on the top. Not necessary that I have to have only the bottom row. It has to be descending. So I can have it also in the ascending order. Basically, it is just opposite. If I have ascending order in the bottom, it should be descending order in the top. So the seeds in each column, if you notice, they add to 8. So basically, number bond of 8.
In the games.
So I hear some noise. Okay, so this 56, if you notice, 56 divided into 7 columns, 7 times 8, 56. And this 8 is, you can just notice the number bonds of 8, 1 and 7, 2 and 6, 3 and 5, and 4 and 4 in the middle. So basically, it is you can teach number bonds with this board. And as I said, the seeds are transposed position. So here it is 7 and here it is 7. And this corner has got 1 and this corner has got 1. There is transposed position, which talks about our transposition sutra, Paravatya Yuji. So you can see everything is transposed and vertically and crossways. You can notice that. So the direction of the movement of seeds, the direction from the lower part, it's always in the anti-clockwise. And the top-wise is the clockwise. So if I have the board in the other way, it will always go in the lower direction. From the greatest number of seeds to the opposite, it just moves. Okay. The starting position is always on the bottom row, which has a greater number of seeds. So I'm going to start with the pit with the 7 seeds, that is here. Okay, this is the starting position. If I have the board in the other way, then the pit will be in a different direction. Okay, so the player empties the seeds from a pit and adds 1 seed to each of the consecutive pits. Okay, so if he starts from here, he will be adding 1 seed to every 7 consecutive pits. So the player empties the seeds from a pit and adds 1 seed to each of the consecutive pits. That's the rule, first move. So our first move, I'm going to empty 7 seeds from here, and I'm going to add 1 to the 7 consecutive pits. Okay, my first move finishes here. Then if you notice, I'm going to start from this pit. This is here, it will be my second move. The second move, I will be removing 6 seeds. Okay, so I'm going to add that to the next 6 consecutive pits. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, are you all clear up to this? Any doubts? The first and second move. So I emptied 7. The second move is 6. Okay, so now I'm going to share the video. Hopefully you can follow it.
Ramya, do you mind repeating that again? Just slowly, just starting before you start the video. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, let me. Okay. So you want me to go to the previous slide?
Yes, please. So start from how do you like that 7s and then the 6, just so that, yeah.
Okay, okay. Yeah, wait.
Yep, perfect.
Okay. So basically, I'm just going to start from this pit. Okay. So here I'm going to empty the 7 here, and I'm going to add 7 to the next 7 consecutive pits. Okay. So adding 1 here, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And this will become 7, this will become 6, this will become 5, 4, 3, 2, and this will become 8. Okay. So the second move will start from this pit now, which has got 6 seeds. Okay. So I'm going to remove 6 seeds from there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm adding to the next 6 consecutive pits. So this will become 6. This will become 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 now. Okay. Are you clear up to this?
Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you. Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
I-
Okay.
Ramya.
Yeah. Just
Hello, Ramya.
Now I will.
Ramya, wait. Uttara has a question. Yeah.
Yes,
I just
Uttara.
have one now because when you did the first move, at time you have taken 7 from the 8 one. Right? You kept there 1.
No.
No. There was 0.
So the one from the 7 Uttara. So the last
Oh, so she
7,
started from
she
7.
emptied that 7 one. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Okay,
Uttara,
I
I'll
got it.
play the video. You will see it. Okay.
Yeah, I got it.
So, yeah, now I'll play the video. We just watch it. Okay, so this is the starting position of the board. This has got 7 seeds here, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and the position of the top row is the transposed one. So you can see from left to right, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I'm going to start my game. So I'm going to start from the pit that has got greater number of seeds, which is 7. So this is on the bottom row, left hand side, and it has got 7 seeds. Now I'm going to begin. I'm going to sow the seeds continuously. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So now I'm going to choose this one. This has got 6 seeds. So this is a continuous game. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is my third move. And you can see I've got 7 seeds now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
7. This is my fourth move. I have got 6 seeds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is my fifth.
I hope you got up to the fourth move.
Yes, it's okay.
move, and I've got 7 seeds again.
Yeah, that is perfect.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is my sixth move, and I've got 6 seeds. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is my seventh move, and you guessed it right, it's again 7 seeds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is my eighth move. It will be 6 seeds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is my ninth move, and I got 7 seeds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is my 10th move. I have got 6 seeds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is my 11th move. I got 7 seeds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is my 12th move. I've got 6 seeds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is my 13th move. I got 7 seeds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And I got 6 seeds in my 14th move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And this is going to be my 15th move. The 15th move, this would have got 14 seeds, and this is exactly the transpose position.
For those who are playing along, did you get 14 seeds in the 15th move?
Yep. Yep. There is a question,
Okay.
Ramya. Just 1 minute. There's a question, Ramya, from Chandrika. Do we always have to start from the one with 7 elements?
Yes, from the greatest number of seeds.
Okay.
Okay, so I will show you another small version, so where you will appreciate that. Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead. Yeah.
Of the place where I began. And this would have 14 seeds. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So this is the position of the board after 15 moves.
Okay, so I hope you got this position after the 15 moves. Did you all get this? If you are playing along with this.
Yep.
Yes, Swati, did you get
Yeah,
this?
yeah, I did.
Okay, so
Yeah, I have never played before, but I got it. But do we always have to start with the number 1?
yes, always start from the 7. Yes.
Okay, thank you, Ramya.
Okay, so this was the 15th move. And 15th move, if you notice here, before the start, there were 14 seeds. And this was exactly the transpose position of where I began. Okay, this was the beginning point, the starting point where I began of the first sequence. And this 14 seeds were collected in the transpose position of the first move. The 15th move was there. Okay. So every sequence ends with a double. In this case, I have started with 7 seeds. So my double is always 14 seeds, representing, you can even treat as 14 seeds as the number of bits. After 15th move, hopefully if you had played along with me, you would have noticed the position of the seeds were like this. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1 on the top row, and exactly the reverse of the seeds were there in the bottom row. The transpose position of seeds were noticed in the bottom row. And this is a comparison of the first move and the 15th move. And after the 15th move, I'm just going to compare the position of the seeds. And if you notice, the 1 and 1 were in the cross position, the 4 was in the middle, and the 1, 7 was in the opposite right and left. After 15th move, if you notice, the 2 has moved to the corner here. The 2 was in the second place. Now it has moved to the corner in both the top and bottom. And this 1 has moved here. And here also it has moved here. Okay, the 7 has moved in. And it is like a cycle. It is just going to rotate. Okay. And after 15th move, if you notice the board and the column of the seeds, if you total it up, here it is 3, and here it is 10, 10 and 5, and then 3 in both the corners. So it is 3 times 2, and plus 5 times 10, it is basically 56. Okay, this arrangement of 56, you can notice after every sequence, you can notice this 56 being arranged differently. It is a different way to teach how to arrange this 56 in multiplication form. If you notice 3 times 2, so 2 and 1 here, and 1 and 2 here. And you can see the 10 number bonds of 10, 3 and 7, 4 and 6, 5 and 5, 6 and 4, and 7 and 3. So number bonds, teaching of number bonds, and also strategy of writing 56 using multiplication, we can try to teach the kids. So continuing the same way, you just keep continuing the moves. After every 15 moves, you will notice this pattern being there. So before first move, the position of the seeds were like this. 1 was in the corner and 1 was at the bottom. After 15 moves, you saw 1 is in this corner exactly. And after 30th move, if you keep playing the same, you just keep repeating it, sowing the seeds continuously without stopping and without making any mistake, then you will see after 30th move, you will see that 1 has moved in here to the second place, from right on the top row and from left in the bottom row. So basically you can see 2 in the corner, and after 30th move, 3 in the corner here. And then after 40th move, you can notice 4 is in the corner here, and 1 is just, you can just observe how 1 is moving. After 60th move, it has come to the middle here, and 5 is in the corner here. So everywhere you can see how these numbers are just transposed, and it is just moving in a cycle. Yeah. And how many more moves till the original position can someone say from observation, just by observation? And it is in 15 moves cycle. Every cycle is 15 moves.
115. 105. I think.
105. So how?
Yeah.
105 moves totally. So how many more moves till the original position? How many more moves?
75, 90, 3.
3 more moves. 3.
Yeah, three more cycles. Yeah. So,
Yeah.
yes.
Ramya, there is
So
a
after-
question. Ramya, there's a question from Angela. Is it the 15th place because we have 14 places, and in case of 12 places, will it be 13?
Angela, your question will be answered very soon. You're just going to see the math behind it. Wait for a few more slides. After 30th move, if you notice the column addition, so 3 and 2 is 5 here, and 4 and 1 is 5, 5 and 7, 12, 6 and 6 is 12, 7 and 5 is 12, and again 1 and 4 is 5 and 5. So it is 5 times 4, 20. As I told you, 56 being arranged differently, and 5 times 4 is 20, and 12 times 3 is 36. So this is again another strategy to arrange 56 differently. So, and you can see the number bonds of 5 here, 3 and 2, 1 and 4. And for 12, you can see 5 and 7, 6 and 6 here. Okay. So what is the sequence here and how many terms in a sequence and what is the sum of each sequence? I think all these questions, as Angela asked, can I have if it is 6? What is the thing? I'm going to show that proportionate version also, Angela. The sequence up to every 15 moves, if you had seen me removing the seeds, you would have noticed I had used 7, 6, 7, 6, 7, 6, 7, 6, 7, 6, 7, 6, 7, 6, and the last one was 14. The 15th move was always 14. So the number of terms in the sequence is 15. It is basically number of pits plus 1. Okay. So if you notice, there are 7 times 7 and 1 less. It is always 1 less. So 7 times 6, 42, and 14, if you think it is another terms of 7, if we think, there are basically 15 sevens, and it adds to 105. If you total it up, it adds to 105. And what does this 105 and 56, does it resonate with? How many sequences till the objective is achieved? We already saw this sequence is repeated 7 times till the original position is achieved, and every sequence has got 15 moves. So number of terms in each sequence is 15, and there are 7 sequences, so there are 105 moves basically. 105 moves or 105 terms if you think in terms of sequence. Is there any concept behind it? Yes, absolutely, there is a concept. What is the relationship between the number 105 and number of pits? Okay, so it is nothing but the triangular number. So for those who do not know what a triangular number is, let's see, the numbers are arranged in this order: 1, 1 plus 2, 1 plus 2 plus 3. It's another triangle. And it's basically the addition of the consecutive numbers. So what will be the next triangular number? It will be
15.
15. So each triangular number is the sum of the consecutive numbers. So if we have this, triangular numbers can also be arranged in a step format. Okay. So when I have 2 triangles, what does it look like? It looks like a rectangle basically. So now you can imagine this Pallanguzhi board and the arrangement of seeds. When you just visualize it, it has 8 everywhere, and it will be like this: 1, 2, 3, 4 seeds here. So you can just visualize that it is a triangle, and there is another triangle. It's basically a rectangular number. And when you just rearrange this rectangle 20, you can just see it can be written as 4 into 5 for the 4th triangular number. It has got 20 blocks here, and if you rearrange it, you can have 4 into 5, 20, and you can see that it is 1 more than Ekadikena Purvena Sutra. 4 times 5 can be 20. So the 3rd triangular number, if you see, it has got 12, and there have 2 triangles, 12, and you can rewrite the 12 as 3 times 4. So always this rectangular number can be rewritten as 2 triangular numbers. So how to calculate this triangular number? I think most of you may be aware of the formula: n into n plus 1 by 2. Same applies in this Pallanguzhi. So 14, I just take and multiply with the next number 15 by 2, and it is 105. 105 is nothing but the 14th triangular number. The sum of each sequence is 105. The number of terms in the entire game is 105. 105 is nothing but the 14th triangular number. Any doubts so far? Any doubts so far?
For people who are joining, I mean, in hearing the triangular number concept for the first time, is it kind of making sense when Ramya is connecting all these things to triangular number, or do you want her to explain that again? Because I think that's a very beautiful and a very important concept. I think that's okay, Ramya. I think people, it's an easy concept also. I just wanted to be very sure.
Okay.
Good.
this concept, you don't have to play with all 1 to 7. You can even start with 1 and 2 in your top row and 2 and 1 in your top row. You will see that there is a sequence generating 2, 1, 2, and 4. This will be repeated 2 times. Okay. So basically the number of terms is like 5 in each sequence, and it will have 10 moves totally to come to the original position. And if you total this up, it will add to 10. 10 is nothing but 10 is a fourth triangular number. So the number of pits is 4. So you will have 10 moves, and it is fourth triangular number. Basically 1, 2, 3, and 4, fourth triangular number. Suppose if I have 3, I'm just going to play this video for you to understand again the proportionate version.
This Mancala board has got 2 rows and 7 pits in each, and I'm going to do a demonstration of the smaller version of the game I'm going to talk about. So this has got, the bottom row has got 3, 2, 1 seeds, and the top row has got 1, 2, and 3 seeds each. So I'm going to start the game. You just watch me now, or you can play along with me. So I'm going to take the greatest number of seeds. This has got 3 in it, so I'm going to take it. 1, 2, 3, I'm going to sow them. And the next pit I'm going to remove. 1, 2, and again I'm going to take 3. 1, 2, 3. And this has got 2 seeds in it. 1, 2. And you can see the sequence repeating 3, 2, 3, 2. And this one again, 1, 2, 3, and 2. And the sequence ends with the 6 seeds in the transpose position from where I began. So this has got 6 seeds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. My next move starts from here, and the second sequence starts from here. So it's got 3 seeds here. 1, 2, 3, 2. 1, 2, 3, 2. And again here, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. So this has got 6 seeds. If you remember, I started the sequence from here, and I've collected 6 seeds here in the transpose position. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The third sequence starts from here. 1, 2, 3, 2. 1, 2, 3, 2. And another time. 1, 2, 3, 2. It finishes with 6 seeds. If you remember, I started from here, the third sequence started from here, and I collected 6 seeds in the transpose position. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The sequence ends here, and if you notice the beginning, there were 3, 2, 1 seeds here, and 1, 2, 3 seeds here, and I have returned to the original position. Stop.
Any doubts on this? So the number of pits, if you notice, there were 6 here. Sorry. And the sequence were just 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 6. It was repeating 3 times. And the number of terms were 21. The sum of each sequence, if you total, it is 21. And 21 is nothing but the 6th triangular number. Any doubts on this? Like, I hope you can really understand this smaller version of that game. So proportionately, you can do it. For Angela, if you have, if you think 6 and 6, if you want to have, the sequence would be 6, 5, 6, 5. I can write it, maybe. Sorry. So if I have just 6 pits here on the bottom row, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The sequence would be 6, 5, 6, 5. It will just go on 6 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and it will finish with the 12. It will finish it the 12, and it will be the 12th triangular number. And if you total it up, I think it is 12th triangular number is 78, I think. Yes, Angela? Any doubts?
Said thanks.
Any doubts for
She
anyone?
said thanks. She said thanks. She got it. Yeah. Go ahead.
Okay. One more fact I would like to mention here, which I failed to mention, like connection to 56. Okay. Okay. I said this 7676 is repeated, the sequence is repeated 7 times. Okay. If you notice the 7-6 pair, it repeats 7 times here. Okay. There are 7 times this gets repeated. This entire sequence gets repeated 7 times. This 7-6 pair, the total pair is actually 49 in number. And this 14 alone is 7 in number. And if you total it up, it is 56. So there's a lot of connections to this 56 and 105. So what are the Vedic math sutras that we can connect to for the Vedic math practitioners here? You could always see one more than, one less than, you can always spot. And there was transpose and apply sutra Paravatya Yojayet. Proportionately, because you saw me going from 1 and 2, we can try that 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. You can keep extending this endlessly. And all the multipliers, triangular numbers comes under this Gunaka Samuchaya Sutra. Vilokanam. It's basically more observation in the game that led me to connect with all these sutras. And of course, vertically and crossways, you could see that connection in there. Thank you. I hope you understood, and I hope you get to play this game and find more patterns. Thank you. Thank you, Swati. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Ramya. Thank you so much. And if anyone has any questions, wants her to repeat any part of the demonstration or has any further questions, I would say this is the time for you to ask. We will definitely share the recordings with you. But Ramya is here, so if you have any questions, this would be the time, as I said, to ask her. This is amazing, Ramya, to see those connections, and especially for us Vedic math trainers and proponents to see the application of sutras to this game and understanding how it works.
Yeah, you need to play Prajakti. There's a lot of patterns. Every day, I think whenever I sleep with this topic in my head, I come out with a lot of patterns, a lot of questions.
Yes.
I have tried different ways of arranging it also. Even I have tried to repeat 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 4. It is really amazing. It's the total is amazing. The sequence is bigger. And it needs a lot of understanding to crack that sequence, yes. But it is a joy. A lot of challenges there.
Yes.
Endless.
Yeah, but I'm sure the teachers and the students equally can enjoy this, play the game, enjoy the game, and see the math behind it, which is always very interesting. Yeah. Anyone else for any comments? Srinivas, any comments from you? Do you want to make any comments?
Yeah, it's really awesome actually how she is looking at it. Yeah, sometimes it's really we need to put into the games like chessboard. On chessboard there are lots of questions we can think of. 8x8 matrix. So like that, I mean, the way of thinking that really matters a lot in this case, and she's good at it.
She is. Raghavendra, your comments.
Nice, ma'am, and it was very nice. With the title itself is very interesting, exploring the connection between the ancient Indian game of Palankuri and Vedic mathematics. You have given initially all the different names, how this game is played in different states of India as well as in different parts of the world also. It's very interesting, like you have explored a lot related to this game and how it is very useful also. And particularly you have taken the Sitai Pandi, this game, and how it is arranged in the ascending and also descending order. And you have made the video very nicely so that anybody looking into this video will easily understand and start playing, and they understand the beauty of this game also. And you explained very well about the number bond and the sequence, because usually children start studying sequence from the middle school onwards. So definitely these games are going to give an interesting understanding related to the sequence. And then you brought the triangular number concept into this, and also you have correlated this with different ways how it can be done, and really you made it very interesting. And finally how it is connected with the Vedic mathematics sutras what we use, ekadikena purvena ekanyunena anurupena and so on. Really you made it very very interesting, and you have found a lot many patterns. So really it's amazing to see, and we want to know some more such games, so that by starting and playing the games also we learn a lot in mathematics and particularly Vedic mathematics. Thank you for very interesting and also very great game you have given us, and the mathematics behind this also. Thank you, ma'am. It is very nice.
Thank you, Ravindra.
Thank you. Thank you, Ramya. Prajakti, do you want to say something?
Thank you, Ramya. This was really need to play this game again and again. And I can't resist myself and wait to play this game and to understand more patterns. It is amazing to see beautiful triangular numbers coming here. So it's nice. And sometimes, you know, how and where we can find Vedic Sutras is really unpredictable. Where we can find it, we don't know. It is there everywhere. And it's like we have to explore it more. Thank you very much. It's a beautiful presentation.
The objective is that you should never get this empty hole. If you get empty hole, that means your concentration, you have left your concentration somewhere. So it has to be continuous. And wherever you stop, if you forget, you finish one sequence, you can always start from 7 on either side. You will still can start. So always complete a sequence and then leave it and go. And you can come back and try, keep trying it. So it's really fascinating, yeah.
Ramya, Shubharani is asking about the name of the teacher from Chennai who is doing.
She's not a teacher. She's a proprietor called Vinita Siddhartha. So she's from Krida Games.
Oh, Vinita. Yeah.
Thank you so much. It was really interesting, and I had like 6 feet like board, but it was easy to understand from the presentation, and I think recordings will definitely help me more.
Yeah, definitely. Maybe we can just wait for me. Is it excited, everyone? Yeah. Maybe. Go ahead, Chandrika.
All right. Thanks, Ramya, for the interesting presentation and the connection to Vedic maths. I grew up playing this game, but a little bit differently and against a partner. And so, are there different kinds of games in this Pallanguri itself, and have you explored the patterns or the sequence and connections to the Vedic math?
Not yet, actually. There are all the other games are all 2-player or 4-player. You can just play it. It's very difficult to explore strategies in that, it's like always losing game. This is a single player game, so it's very easy to explore. I think the other games, it really needs a lot of effort and time to understand the math behind it, because it's a more of combinatorics involved in that, and strategies in that. So this is totally a single player game. So it's with us always like, it's like, philosophy, what goes around comes around. You just come to the original position. There's a lot of philosophy there, and it is more concentration. It is only single player. So I think this fascinated me.
Okay, one more question. So even in the single player game, if we start out at a different position, and how does that alter the pattern, the sequence? You don't
No,
have.
it doesn't. It doesn't. It doesn't. It works only with the greatest number of seats. You always have to have consecutive. You can have even 8 in the top, 8 in the bottom, but always start with 8, the greatest number of seats. So only that way it works.
Okay,
Even,
I wonder
it doesn't.
I wonder if you end up in an empty one, without any.
That means you have done somewhere some dropping of 2 seeds in one row or something like that, some hole, or you have dropped somewhere, some pattern missing somewhere. So you will tend to get empty hole only when your concentration fails. That I've noticed. Initially, I struggled with that, so I'm really now aware, like, where I can just go wrong.
All right, thanks a lot.
No, but what happens, Ramya, if you start from others, you don't get it into that number of moves? Like if I start from 3, what happens?
No, you will be stuck with an empty hole.
Empty hole, okay.
Definitely, yeah. You will be stuck with the empty hole, yeah.
Okay, so
There will
only
be
if I start with
this objective is you should never get an empty hole.
Okay, got it.
It is very continuous. It's just, it never stops. That is the game of eternity. This game is like continuous, goes in circle, 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 circle. There is no end unless you notice that you have come to the original position and stop. Otherwise, it just goes on and on and on and on. It doesn't stop. You don't have to stop it really. That's what I said. Once you finish a sequence, you can always come and take it from the hole that has got 7 seeds, and you can start playing. It can happen. You can do it.
Got it.
Thank you, Ramya. Very interesting. I have never played before, but I would like to play. And I think Sita Maya might be a good mathematician, great mathematician mind, isn't it? If she explored this game in Ashoka.
Yeah.
That's very interesting.
Yeah, even I had the same question whether she was a mathematician, but we don't know. We don't have evidence of that.
I love your research because you got, it's amazing presentation. Thank you.
Thank you.